Hey friends, oh my gosh, it has been a while. We have been so busy, but let's go ahead and get started with another journaling video. Today's video, I am going to be starting my August journal, and I'm in a brand new insert. This was like a free insert that came in some kind of cover. I don't even know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm a little bit leery about the paper quality, and I don't really have a link to send anybody to, but I didn't have time to order the Midori inserts that I prefer. And I have plans for an October journal and a November journal and a December journal, completely separate from this. So I decided to just say, screw it. I'm just going to do August and September in this insert, and it is sewn. So if I want to, I can tear pages out if it becomes like too thick. It is quite thick as it stands now, but I will cross that road when I get there. So basically, the supplies that I'm using today are supplies that I have gotten in mail and that have been collecting for a long time. And I'm just really trying to be mindful about the stuff that I'm getting in and using them, because some of the stuff that I get in the mail is just so good. You guys find like the best things, and I want to do it justice. So I've got a bunch of old Your Creative studio supplies. There at the bottom, I've got lots of old postage that you guys know I love using. That's like my go-to thing. There is a vintage postage stamp on almost every single layout of mine. I just really love using vintage postage. And then I've got some cool stamped labels and just everything. You guys are going to see it. And I've put it in this cool little box that I found recently. It's got a ledger print on the outside, and it's see-through and it's pretty. And I think that's just where I'm going to store things that I know I want to put in my journal immediately. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm super pumped. I am literally just starting my August journal. It's halfway through the month already, and I'm just now starting it. That's how crazy this month has been. Emmett had his birthday on the 1st, and my dad's birthday is also on the 1st. They share a birthday, so they're birthday twinsies. And then we had school shopping and the start of school for Hunter and Emmett. And then Cullen started school this week. Oh my gosh. We managed to get him into a 3-year-old program. And my little guy is at school now, and I have to drive a little bit every single day. It's about a 15-minute drive from where I am. So once we get the older two off to school, I have to get Cullen to school, and I have to go and physically pick him up and pray that my boys can walk home safely every day from the bus stop. And it's been a routine upheaval, and it's been crazy, but we're trying to get used to this new routine. I've really enjoyed my alone time with Clara. We have not been home a single day this week. We've been taking advantage of going to all of those places that I just cannot take two toddlers to. And now that it's just little lady and I, it seems a little bit more doable to be able to take her into some of these places. So we've gone and done some really fun things so far, and it's just been really fun. I've just enjoyed that alone time with her, and I'm finally back in my office. I'm getting caught up on things. I'm getting so much more time in the office, as opposed to getting into my office around 2 and then having to leave around 3:30. I'm getting into my office around noon 30, and I can stay here until 2:30. Because I have to leave to go pick up Cullen, and Clara is napping, and sometimes we sneak in the office together. I've got to train her a little bit better to be more mindful and not like try to touch everything and break everything and pull everything down and make tons of messes. It's my fault she hasn't been able to really get sort of comfortable and used to being in this setting, so she just comes in here and just wants to touch everything. So the more time she spends in here, the better it'll get, and I will hopefully be able to get more time in here. But yeah, it's just really, really fun. It's been a very busy, very busy month. Mr. Hand and I took a little weekend away. We took an extended weekend out to the center of the state, and it's basically like the horse capital She said that we stayed in a really nice Airbnb, and she had a farm, and she had lots of animals and goats and mini horses and chickens and puppies and kitty cats, and it was all amazing. It was all good things. But she said that where we were was like the horse capital of the world. I don't know about that, but I didn't see a single piece of property that wasn't a horse farm, so maybe. It was beautiful out there. It did not feel like we were in Florida at all. It felt like we were in the country up north, and it was just really fun. We went antique shopping, and I don't know if this video will go up before or after my haul, but I did film a little haul of all the things that we found while we were away. So hopefully you guys will be able to see those things. Sorry, Kelly is in here, and she's just rubbing her butt on everything. She is very excited to have a quieter house. She does not mind Clara at all. It's the older boys that she tends to be a little nervous. Well, Cullen usually. So she's a little happy cat too. But yeah, everything is going really well. All good things here. We're doing awesome. I've got some really, really fun plans. If you guys have been wanting another pre-decorated traveler's notebook, we have one in the works right now. It is going to be a Halloween, autumnal, like all of the October vibes. I don't know how well it's going to do with like international journalers, because I don't know how popular Halloween and medical memorabilia and like all the oranges and sort of like, I don't know, that whole vibe, that whole like American October vibe. It's going to be all vintage. I have collaborated with Crafty Lisa's Vintage. She has sent over a pile of stuff to use for this insert. You heard it here first. It's coming. They're going to be, it's going to be a very small batch. I am not making as many as I have done in the past. I'm going to be doing a pre-order. So if you're interested, definitely make sure that you are following me over on Instagram so you can see when all of that stuff goes live. But it's going to be very limited, and I'm super excited to get this project done and in the works and start shipping out, because I've got to start very, very soon. But yeah, lots and lots of things going on. Lots of fun, interesting things, and I'm super excited. I feel like the world is just sort of opened up in a really big way with Cullen going to school, and the boys are in school now, and I just feel like I have this freedom that I haven't had in a while. And even though Clara is still here with me, like, it just feels like 1,000 pounds has just been lifted. So I'm very excited. I'm sure you can all tell, but I hope everybody is doing well. I hope that you all are enjoying your summer. The kids are going back to school. Summer is coming to an end. Unfortunately for us here, summer is just getting started. Our summer usually lasts until October, the end of October. Today's heat index for us was like 110 degrees. So it's only going to get hotter from this point on. September is usually our hottest, most miserable month, and October is not much better. So we still got some time, but I hope everybody else is having a really, really good season and that you're all doing well. And if you have any questions or concerns, or if you're new here, welcome. I've been chatting this whole time. But I hope that you have found some inspiration. I've done quite a few pages. I'm not going super heavy, just because I have been not journaling for a really long time, and I didn't want to go too heavy on the stuff because I just wanted to dip my toes in. I think from here on out, I'm probably going to be a little bit heavier on the decoration, just because this is a very thick insert and I have a little bit more freedom with that. Because I am going to be using my October Traveler's Notebook for October, which I'm super excited for. I think I'm going to use my volume 3 for November, which I used back in March for a trip that I went on, but I think I'm going to use it for the entire month of November because I'm going to be traveling in November as well. And December is going to be a totally separate insert. I always do a different insert for December daily. And I haven't decided if I'm going to make a new December daily insert. I guess it depends on how much Christmas stuff I can get my hands on to make that like a possibility. But I know a lot of people have been asking. They asked last year if I was going to make a new one or not, but we're just going to see. I've got a lot of projects up my sleeves. Like, and it's just a lot. And I also have like Patreon that I have to create content for every single month as well. So there's a lot of content being pushed out, and I'm really excited. This is going to be an awesome season, and I cannot wait to share it with you. As I said, if you are new here, welcome. I have everything you need to know about me and what I'm doing down in the description box below always. So if you need more links or inspiration, please feel free to follow that prompt down below. I slowed it down a little bit so that you guys can see the layouts. I just wanted to make sure that you could see it because I did flip through it kind of quickly. So I just wanted to slow it down so you could see what I did. You can see I didn't do a whole lot as in terms of the clusters that I was building because I just wanted to dip my toes in a little bit. But that is it for me. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave them down below. As always, if you are not a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up so it can let YouTube know what kind of videos that you like and can suggest similar things in the future. And it kind of gives me an understanding of what you guys are interested in as well. That's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.